Okay, let's do some real platforming. The kind of platforming they teach about in platforming school. Ah, what in the...
You said that weird though, to teach you about. You like forgot the H.
What I say? Teach you about?
Yeah, so no, not quite like that. I don't know how to describe it.
Okay, hold on. I'm confused. What exactly hit me? I didn't even know there was thing. Well, where was the laser? Oh, jeez, I didn't even see these guys. I can't even be mad about that. That's just me not observing. Or maybe the camera was cautiously out of my view. I guess now I have to have a gun out.
You always have
Why
to have
is
a gun.
this attached to the throne room?
What
is it? Where was this throne room assembled? Like, friggin'...
I don't know.
I was gonna say Mexico, but that's kind of terrible.
Everyone's gonna have an evil secret lair, right? With death traps.
Yeah, but like, I'm just saying, why is this below the throne room? Have a dungeon, you know?
Because...
Yo, is that health? Holy crap, I forgot about that stuff. You know what I mean, man? They just don't give you health in this game. Okay, where do I go this time? Do you see?
Any wires to hang on?
I can't see, it's so dark. Oh, wait,
that way.
Actually, you know what,
Right there. No, dude, turn around.
Okay, got it.
Right there.
Are you sure?
I don't
think
know.
It goes anywhere.
Oh, okay, go around then.
Damn it, Milo. And also game. Is there a switch?
Dude, go back. Go around.
Go around?
If you can. I think there's a path. No, not that way.
Okay,
Is
there
not a path going around there? Maybe not.
What in the heck, Jack? Is there a grind rail that I may be missing?
I don't know. Can you grind on that?
Wow.
The game's actually giving you tips.
I actually, man, I'm not even kidding. I don't think I've seen. Have we had a tip like that? Period.
No.
I'm not even kidding. I don't think I've ever told me what to do. Like, you remember with the robot?
Yeah.
Like, we just guessed that. We accidentally figured out the robot, right? Like, that was just coincidence that I happened to be shooting at the metalheads and we accidentally, like, found a way to do that, right? Oh, what the heck? Thanks for, you know, shooting me while I can't see. On the upside, we're pretty much out of this level anyway.
Are we? How do you know that?
Okay, never. Well, that's where we came in. What the hell is the point of this? We have an exit. Is that not what we're doing?
Ow. Ow.
Oh, goodness, this game.
All the way back here. That's not that far, I guess.
No, it's not. But I feel like I was at the exit of the stage, you know? Cut me some slack, right?
Yeah.
It is pretty funny to this day just watching it, right? Like, you look ridiculous. You, like, spin in circles and just kill everything in the room.
I guess. I mean, I guess 360
That's actually, that
comes in
glass
handy.
breaking thing is kind of cool. Because, I mean, for when this game came out, right? It's kind of neat. You know what the best glass breaking animation ever is?
What?
Play Resistance 1.
Oh, yeah.
And shoot a glass window. And just, like, watch. Like, play with the glass,
I don't know.
right?
I think my favorite part about Resistance 1 is the wet garbage.
Right. Did we play all that co-op?
No. We played a little
Wow.
bit. The reason why we stopped is because Resistance 1's kind of boring.
It is kind of boring. It gets better once you start getting, like, the cool guns, right? But it takes entirely too long to get the cool guns. Like, when you get the Hailstorm, that is the best, coolest gun, right? But, like, outside of that, you played Resistance 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Resistance 2 is just better Resistance 1 all the way across, right?
I still remember because you're like, Resistance 3, we lost the war. And it's like, how did we lose the war?
Yeah, how did we lose the war? Resistance 2, the end of Resistance 2 is we won the war. Like, I was like, well, you're like, you asked me that. You're like, how do you have Resistance? Oh, crap, I'm out of ammo. Shoot.
What were you saying?
Yeah, sorry, I just got really focused there trying to kill that guy. Yeah, Resistance, you were like, so how's there Resistance 3? And I said, that's a fantastic question, Jesse. And he's like, no, there can't be Resistance 3. We won the war in Resistance 2. The Chimera died. Yeah, apparently we didn't. I mean, apparently we didn't.
You finished Resistance 3. Was there an explanation?
No. The understanding is that the Chimera are just good at adapting to survive. And they're just like, apparently they don't need a hive mind to operate, which is pretty much the opposite of what they say.
In Resistance 2?
Yeah, in Resistance 2, it's like, oh, we found out that they have this hive mind, and the hive mind is like integral to their survival. So what do? Let's kill the hive mind. We did it! Now what?
Now kill the new guy who's becoming the new hive mind, right?
Yeah, like
the character you play as, right? Spoiler. You kill him.
Well, there is no new hive mind, that's like it.
Yeah, and then that's it. That's pretty much kills all loose ends, right?
Yeah, there shouldn't be anyone. Like, that's beautiful, and that's the thing. And the thing is, what's hilarious is you play as, like, the dude who ends, I'm not going to say anything, just in case you guys haven't played Resistance, but the guy who does the thing at the end of Resistance 3, right? Or Resistance 2. That's who you play as in the game, right? So there shouldn't be any, like, loose ends, like, what does this guy have to do? And I think it has to do with, like, he's like, oh, well, there's still traces of the Chimeran virus in the system. What? What? Alright, whatever.
I don't know. So what? And I assume nothing happens in Resistance 3, you don't win either. You lose.
I don't remember. Man! Checkpoints! Read into them! Damn it!
Jeez.
How uncool can they be about this? And you know what's funny? I just thought to myself, like, oh, it'll be a really fast video, right? Like, we'll just get out of here and we'll move forward. Nope. I remember we were playing Jack and Daxter. You know what? Specifically Jack 2. Jack and Daxter does not deserve that kind of hate. Because, like, the others aren't like this.
You're looking forward to playing Jack 3 then?
Yeah, well, it'll be better than this. Like, it'll be a more pleasant experience, right?
Yeah.
I'll be looking to playing Super Mario Galaxy. Hear my heart and soul just fall out of my chest there.
Nice. 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 Nice.
Whoa!
Nice.
Whoa!
Nice. Oh!
You were feeling it there.
It's funny. I was watching you. I was like, oh, maybe he'll make it back. And I was like, oh, maybe he'll make it back. But it's like, you're going too long. It's like, nah, he's going to eventually die.
I ran out of steam too quick. It's like the turdiest place to put enemies. Because I can't hit them until I get up here, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, there doesn't need to be any more and then they had like a Resistance Burning Sky.
Was it on the PSP?
Yeah, on the Vita. And I was like, why is there another Resistance game, you know? How is there another Resistance game? You guys have nothing more to talk about. There was a Chimeran virus. It was bad. We dealt with it, you know? That was like...
Well, no, according to Resistance 3, they didn't need the hive mind and they won, so we lost.
And then after that, you pretty much stopped the Chimeran from like... I don't remember exactly how it goes.
So, your Resistance 3, what happens
So hold on. In Resistance 3, spoilers everybody. If you guys have to cover your ears, just cover it right now.
Why just put up like a...
Why? That was the only time the glass repelled me. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't bump the glass the last time.
When you're editing it, tell them what time to skip to.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Guys, just like... Anyway, the end of Resistance 3, right?
Yeah.
Is
what?
I'm losing my mind slowly.
Just talk about Resistance 3.
It's hard. I'm pissed off at this game. Suck it! Okay. So, the end of Resistance 3 is you find out that the Chimeran are going to terraform the planet, right?
I thought you knew that in Resistance 2.
No, but like they're actually doing it, right?
But they were doing it in Resistance 2.
Shut up. They're actually doing it.
Because New York was like iced over.
Yeah, New York was iced over. They're going to terraform the planet. Shut up.
Alright.
So anyway, they're going to terraform the planet. Bob's your uncle. They're actually succeeding, right?
Yeah.
So what the main character does is he realizes that they can't just, they're bringing a terraformer, right? From their home world, or I guess, right?
Yeah.
Where they originate from, which is apparently ridiculous because they came from Earth, right?
Yeah.
Which you find out in Resistance 1, I think, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you find that out in the first Resistance game. Anyway, so they're bringing this terraformer over, but like somehow you actually manage to not just destroy the terraformer, but you destroyed the planet, or the portal that's like letting them into our world. Okay?
Alright.
So in doing so, they can't terraform the planet, so I guess they'll eventually die off. And it's pretty much tiny victories happen around the planet. So like, word gets wind that like, we won our war, right? We destroyed our terraformer. And then tiny resistances of humans, you get word that they destroyed their terraformer. And they're like slowly saving their, you know, societies. You get it?
Yeah.
So it's like tiny victories lead to success. And eventually, we assume that the humans will eventually win the war against the Chimeran menace. Bad ending compared to the end of 3, eh? 2.
Well, yeah, so we already won at the end of 2, but it turns out we didn't.
We didn't just win at the end of 2. We had like a decisive victory at the end of 2. It's like, did we win? Oh, you better believe we won that war.
So then at Resistance 3, we still also win, so they're going to make more Resistance games
No. The guy said, Insomniac Games just said, like, we're done. Like, there's no more Resistance, right? They didn't say the series is dead. They just say they have no intention of...
I mean, they could always make more stories based off other parts of the world that happen
during the other time. Well, you could have, why don't you, like, because it's always in the United States, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of the point. Like, it's like, It's a United States burst, like,
wasn't the
first-person shooter,
Wasn't
right?
the first game in, like take place in like Europe or something?
Oh yeah, it is in Europe. That's right, because the big part of 2 is, you're right, Jesse, because the big thing in 2 is in the States, yeah. It's like the American 50s dream thing,
yeah, because
right?
I think like they first, because they come from Russia, right?
Yeah.
So they go into the Europe.
Europe, yeah, you're right,
and that's the first game, and the second game, the big thing is now they've moved overseas to U.S.
Yeah, they've moved. Yeah, you're right about that. I completely forgot. You're totally right. I thought I missed that jump.
Now don't die, because you know there's no checkpoints.
Oh, I was hoping that door wasn't gonna open and just totally friggin' screw me like it always does. Man. But they don't need to make any more Resistance games for real.
No. But that doesn't mean they won't. They don't make... Uncharted's pretty...
Although the guns in Resistance 2 were really cool, because all the guns had like those really dope alternate fires. You remember the grenade launcher shots like napalm?
Yeah.
There was like the sniper, the burst rifle, or the battle rifle
that
shoot like orbs.
I was actually about to say they might not need to make any more Uncharted games. I'm like, you know, they could do more, I guess.
Well, they're already. I think they're pretty much done after 4, eh?
They say that, but I mean, they said they were done after 3, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Well, 3 is terrible. 4, I'm gonna buy 4 because I finished all of the others, right? And why not? I have the console for it, right? But we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping it'll be better. I played Golden Abyss, right?
Yeah.
And Golden Abyss is actually just better than, you know what I mean? It's better than Uncharted 3. It's pretty much closer to Uncharted 2. Well, closer to 1. It's pretty much just 1.
It's funny because no one liked Uncharted 1. I liked it.
I think it's good.
I know Uncharted 2 should be considered, the
I don't think anyone.
game.
I think you're over exaggerating. I don't think that no one liked Uncharted.
Well, no, that's
1
not true. But
like,
everyone says universally Uncharted 2 is just way better than Uncharted 1.
Well, Uncharted 2 is better than Uncharted 1, but
you know, my favorite was everyone saying like, oh, I tried the Uncharted franchise, I just didn't like it. And everyone's like, well, what game did you play? And we're like, Uncharted 1. They're like, no, man, play Uncharted 2. It's way better. I'm like,
dude, I played Uncharted 2 with Thomas, and he actually doesn't. It's not enough action for him.
Really?
Wrap your head around that.
What?
I was like, Thomas, this game is like all action. And it's like when you're not shooting people, you're like doing what? If you're not shooting people, you're actually like in ridiculous, like you're on a train that's like going off the rails. Yeah, and you have to like survive, you know what I mean? What the hell am I doing here?
Well, no, but I think I remember the comment was like...
straight up, what the hell am I doing here? They didn't give me any tips. They just said like...
Go down here. Just follow through the path.
Actually, you know what, man? She may have told me, but I wasn't paying attention. Damn it, I suck at this game.
No, yeah, no, for Uncharted, like, I remember because someone in the comment was like, oh, I played Uncharted 1, I didn't really care for it. Would I enjoy Uncharted 2 if I played it? Is it that different? Everyone's like, yes, play it, it's so much better.
It's the same game.
And I'm like, dude, you guys really need to freaking take off your fanboy goggles for a second. Uncharted 2 and 1 are an excellent game.
But I think the same game.
But they do play pretty much the same. So if someone does not like the gameplay of Uncharted 1, will not like the gameplay of Uncharted 2.
I would not get super excited to play Uncharted 2 because you are in for...
Uncharted 2 is the better game, but... it still plays the same.
Jesse, I'm kind of freaking out here because I actually am pretty sure I've done this exact level. And I don't think they would make me do this twice.
They're making you do it twice.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let me speed through this. And, because I'm pretty sure I know I can get through this because I died so much on this.
Does that mean you have Jark Dak?
Yeah, I have Jark Dak right now. Yeah, I've done through this. I've done this level so many times. Right? Yeah. I think I can manage this pretty quick. Without complete failure.
What? Get some help or more Jark Dak.
Yeah, I'm so excited about that, right? Thank you, Jark. I was gonna do that with Joanna Dark, but try that in your head.
What, Joanna Dark?
Try to make Jark Dak out of Joanna Dark.
Okay.
You see what I mean? Just try it.
I don't know. I don't know how it would
You
even
still
do that.
just get the same thing.
I was like, what are you talking about, Jark?
It'd be Joanna Jark. Joanna Dark, bro.
It's like Jurassic Park, Joanna Dark.
Joanna Dark. Jurassic Park 4, Joanna Dark. What? It'll just be like a cracked out version of Joanna Dark.
It'll just show like Elvis's skull, like
Jesse, I don't mean to alarm you. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I got stuck.
There's Boogeyman here.
I don't mean to alarm you.
No, I was gonna say, this is gonna have like a...
Gosh, I feel like for all of my Let's Plays, I really need to add some context to these, because we make that joke like a lot.
I don't know. You don't really
Even
need
the
to.
everybody joke,
Dude,
I think I make like a
I'll be honest, Trevor, it's Simpsons, okay?
Yeah, if you don't
get it. A lot of people have seen Simpsons. I'm sure a lot of your viewers have
have seen
it.
that joke.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have. If you haven't, I really
It's kind of like
hope.
if you're making Family Guy references and you have to like, unless it's like an obscure Family Guy reference.
We make obscure banana. I was gonna say banana references, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
But you see, like a lot of people have seen Family, like millions of people, Trevor, have seen Family Guy. So a lot of them probably do know what we're talking about. You know?
Yeah, I'm facing the wrong way. Am I gonna die?
Drop backwards.
Oh, jeez.
You did it!
Yay!
Dude, you forgot the ammo.
No, that's health.
Oh.
And Jark Dak. I don't know why I remember that. I died on this a lot.
So is this the repeat of the level, or is just like
I'm pretty sure. We're gonna find out right now.
Restart from the beginning.
Well, I'm assuming I'm going.
Is this where the scorpions keep killing you?
Yes. This is the one where I asked Ollie to put in that Satan scorpion. Stupid Satan scorpion.
Stupid sex.
That was
Flanders.
so close, dude. The only reason I didn't die there is because I punched forward. Ah!
Stupid sexy Flanders.
Oh man. How about that Dr. Seuss remix? Oh my goodness.
The slow robotic breakdance.
That was regular speed.
Well, I mean, it wasn't in slow motion. I'm just saying you did it really slow.
No, I know, but like, it's funny. That's the gag, though, right? Like, it looks like a slow robotic breakdance, but generally in that Dr. Seuss video, and guys, just do Google Dr. Seuss, The Simpsons, right? But there's just a point when a dude, like an actor on stage, starts breakdancing, but the gag is he just looks like he's going incredibly slow, right? Like they slowed it down to make the breakdance sweet. No. That's like normal speed in the episode. It's just like a hilariously bad breakdance. Okay, should I jump now?
No. I just said no, and you jumped.
Well, no, man.
You asked me my opinion. Should I jump? No.
I pulled the nade. I pulled the nade. I know. I dropped the ball.
My favorite. What game should I?
It was what is the?
No, was it? Should I take the battle axe, the knuckles, or the pike? And you're like
battle axe.
Yeah. I think me and Kim were like the knuckles, and it's like, I'm gonna take the pike.
I'm gonna take the pike. Why did you ask us our opinion? Nate just likes to hear. Like,
I don't know, man. Maybe Nate decided to say, "What? I'm just gonna listen for their opinion and take the exact opposite response because they're out to get me." I don't know.
They're out to get me.
That's gotta be the only thing I'm thinking of.
Possibly.
Because when you recommend him a game, like he's like, "What game should I get?" You tell him, and he'd be like, "I'm gonna get this game." It's like, well, if you already knew, you should have just got it. It's like he's just trying to rule one game out because you're trying to screw him.
He's always done that though. Like since we were, I was gonna say since we were kids. I didn't know you guys when you were kids.
I was like, no, you didn't.
I definitely didn't know you two when you were kids. Well, I don't think you knew Nate when you were kids. When did you meet Nate? High school?
Grade 10.
Really?
Before you, yeah.
Whoa. Okay, we met Nate the same year. That's an unfortunate.
Well,
year.
no, we met Nate. I met Nate at the same time you met me. Didn't you?
No, dude.
Oh, you might have met Nate.
I met you guys. I'll never forget when I met you two. Okay. Story time, everybody.
Was that
Pull up a chair.
Was that the same time that you met Nate,
I met Nate at a different time than you.
Yeah, but just a bit before that, right?
Yeah, it was like a week before this. Okay, so here's the story, guys.
Yeah.
So, one day, I'm with an old buddy of ours, Ted, right? I specify old buddy.
I was like, really? He was not never my buddy.
He wasn't a lot of people's buddies.
He hated me.
Jeez!
He hated me and I hated him, so we were never buddies. And you're still, oh, no you're not.
I'm alive, eh?
Oh, are you? I
thought he had like a death crat, right? Like he stopped. He was like, oh, I'm dead, I guess now. Anyway, we're with our old buddy. I'm with my old buddy Ted. We're at this Wendy's because we used to get fast food occasion because it was by our school, right? Where we went to high school, it was very close to our school, so we just used to get fast food from time to time, right? Oh look, it hurt me. I'm so glad it did 1 health. Anyway, I find Nate and Jesse, right? At the time, I knew Nate. It was like my first time meeting Nate. It wasn't my first time meeting Nate, so I really was just looking for people to talk to because I was very new to Calgary. Hey, I don't think I've ever said that. Anyway,
Said what?
I don't think I've ever established where we're from.
Oh.
So anyway, I was very new to the city, and I was looking for anyone to talk to because I hated talking to Ted. Dude, he's like talking to Bristol board. Okay.
Well, then why do you call him your old buddy?
Because he was a buddy. He was like an amigo, a chum, an acquaintance. That is all. So anyway, I find
chum.
I
like a chum.
You know what's really funny? I try to tell stories while I play this game, but you can see how like super focused I am when I play it, and I'm just awful at telling stories. So I'm very sorry about you guys. But anyway, Ted was Ted and I approached Jesse and Nate because I saw Nate sitting there.
I remember Ted being there. You know what? Actually, yeah, he was there.
Because
Yeah.
he wasn't talking.
Yeah, I think he was there, yeah.
And he didn't want to talk to you guys at all. I was like, oh, look, Nate's over there. And he's like, no, I don't feel like talking to those guys. I was like, dude, they're fine. And I walked over, and these two were playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right? And I have never seen such a reaction to something in my life. Because
Dude, to be fair,
hold on, buddy.
Everybody who's approached us about us playing Yu-Gi-Oh has just had nasty things to say.
Of course, but this
Every
is the thing.
time.
You know me well enough that I am the kind of person who that just fascinates.
No, I
right?
know that, but I'm just saying
I wanted to know.
You think I would know that when I first met you?
No, but that's the thing, because I didn't understand why there was such a bridge, like a wall between us. Because anyway, I walked up to Jesse, right? And I see him, and he's playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards with Nate. And he says and I'm like, hey guys, what are you up to? And they looked at me.
I've never seen him before.
Jesse's never seen me, so he like covers his Yu-Gi-Oh cards with his arms, and Nate just kind of like, even Nate looks nervous, right?
Yeah.
Like Nate probably doesn't even know, right? I'm sincere, and they just start covering their Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right? And I'm like, they're covering their Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I just like say like, what are you guys doing? Like, what are you guys? Are you guys playing? Are those Yu-Gi-Oh cards? And you didn't even say anything to me. You just kept giving me like the weirdest, awkwardest, dirtiest look I had ever received in my life. And I was like, how does the game work? And I pulled up a chair, and I was not making fun of them. It
didn't help that as soon as you sat down with somebody, I think you put your arm around me. Like, what's
Sounds
going on? And I was just like, what?
That sounds like something I would do.
And I'd never met him, so it's just like, can this guy please get the hell out of here? Hurry up and go.
So I was actually just like genuinely curious about how the Yu-Gi-Oh game was played, and eventually Nate gets to mellow out, and I think he explains to Jesse that like, no, I met him on the bus. He seems cool enough, right? Like he's not here to make fun of us. And then I watched them play a game of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and that is the first time I met Jesse and Nate. Or Jesse specifically, because Nate I met a little earlier.
Yeah.
And then I didn't really start talking to you guys until like one day when I found you guys in the cafeteria before class. Anyway guys, I made no progress. I guess we got out of the factory in this video. So what we're going to do is I'm going to figure out what we're going to do, and then I'm going to get us on the right track. Okay? So in the next video, you will just see us immediately jump into what we have to do next. I'm sorry I got a little bit lost, but we'll jump back to it. So see you next video guys.
Right.
Where we will figure out where we're going. Take care, y'all.